Hi, my name's Ashley. I'm going to be doing a speech on strokes. So I'm going to introduce my audience. How do I turn the camera around? So this is Katie. You can't hear very well on there, but that's Katie. That's Stephanie, Andrew, and then I have two on here.
Hello.
What's your name? Janie.
My name is Janie Woodall.
Hi, I'm Bill Woodall.
Bill Woodall. You stay on the phone. Okay, Aiden, I don't know how to turn that around to record me. How do you flip the camera? Just make sure you have the TV in there, okay? All right. So my name's Ashley. I'm doing a speech on strokes. Imagine your heart is racing and you're feeling a tightness in your chest. Your left arm is tingling and beginning to go numb. Now you are feeling dizzy and weak. You, my friend, are experiencing signs and symptoms of a stroke. Working in a rehabilitation hospital that specializes and is certified in stroke rehabilitation, I see the residual effects that a stroke has on a patient and their families on a daily basis. 1 in every 4 adults have a stroke in their lifetime, according to the CDC, and knowing about the symptoms and prevention of a stroke can save lives, including your own. Many of you are thinking, I'm too young to have a stroke, or I have years before I have to start worrying about stroke prevention. But in reality, it is never too early to start living a lifestyle towards stroke prevention, because strokes are not prejudiced against age, sex, or race. So today I will be discussing strokes, along with the different types of strokes, the signs and symptoms, and the long-term effects of strokes, and the treatment and prevention of strokes. Let's begin with what is a stroke. A stroke is when there is a blockage of blood to the brain or blood vessel in the brain bursts. In either case, part of the brain becomes bleeding, becomes damaged or dies. This can happen in 3 different cases, which are a hemorrhagic stroke, a bleeding in or around the brain, an ischemic stroke, a blockage of blood supply in the brain, or a TIA, which stands for trans ischemic attack, which is a blockage of blood supply to the brain temporarily, or a mini stroke. All of these mentioned are serious medical emergencies and require immediate medical attention. Early treatment can reduce brain damage and other complications. Now that we know what a stroke actually is, let's talk about how to recognize a stroke. Signs and symptoms of a stroke include tightness of the chest, slurred speech, paralysis of the face, arm, or leg, problems with vision in one or both eyes, difficulty walking, and a nauseating headache. Any combination of these symptoms require immediate attention because time is of the essence. An acronym associated with the symptoms of a stroke is FAST, which stands for face, arms, speech, and time, and could also be an easy way to remember how to detect stroke symptoms. Strokes can affect people in many ways, such as decreasing their ability to speak or swallow, weakness or paralysis of upper and lower extremities, loss of vision, and also memory loss. As a residual effect of these permanent difficulties, a stroke patient can lose their independence and become physically dependent on their families or other caregivers. Treatment of these deficits can help the patient regain mobility and strength in some cases and help with their return to home and their independence. Rehabilitation, which includes physical therapy, speech therapy, and occupational therapy, and lifestyle changes, are essential for a stroke patient to reduce the chances of reoccurrence. Stroke victims will in most cases be placed on anticoagulants to help in the prevention of reoccurrence of another stroke. According to Hopkins Medicine at the Johns Hopkins University, 23% of people who have a stroke this year will have another stroke sometime in their life. With such a high percentage of reoccurrence, stroke prevention becomes vital. Stroke prevention includes management of high blood pressure, maintaining a low-fat diet, diabetes management, maintaining a healthy weight, and including regular exercise into your daily routine. Emphasis of diet is important because a change of diet can help with the management of all the others, such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and healthy weight. Including fruits and vegetables and decreasing sweets, carbs, and alcohol consumption are also great additions to a healthy lifestyle. Per the American Heart Association, 80% of strokes and heart attacks may be prevented with a combination of rehabilitation, such as aspirin and healthy habits that can have a big impact. In conclusion, we have discussed what a stroke is, the signs and symptoms associated, and the treatment and prevention of strokes. Strokes are not anything to take lightly, and immediate action upon symptoms is crucial to decrease residual effects. Since statistics show that any 1 in 4 of us in this room can have a stroke, I hope you learned enough vital information to act accordingly. So let's all go out and live a happy, heart-healthy life. Thank you. Okay, so here is Katie. She's still there. Stephanie's still there. Andrew's still there. And there's Miss Janie and Bill. Thank you, guys.